A lot of the times, fear can keep us stuck and trapped in old ways of thinking, being, and doing. And with this new earth frequency, Spirit has given us an opportunity to call ourselves to a higher standard as the gods that we actually are. And part of that means working with, confronting, and facing our fears so that we can expand and become more, right? And be more of our authentic self. Hey y'all, it is the goddess aka divinity's hottest checking the F in, and I hope y'all are having a divine nice day. I am your favorite spiritual guidance teacher here to help you understand who you are as a spiritual multidimensional being. Bookie. To help you live your best life. All right now. In today's video, I wanted to talk about fear and its relationship to this new earth frequency, and also teach you how to work with fear, right? A lot of the times, fear can keep us stuck and trapped in old ways of thinking, being, and doing. And with this new earth frequency, Spirit has given us an opportunity to call ourselves to a higher standard as the gods that we actually are. And part of that means working with, confronting, and facing our fears so that we can expand and become more, right? And be more of our authentic self. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to work with your fears and really your subconscious blocks so that you can actually release and let them go. Because oftentimes we think that if we want a different life, we have to change the world. But the way to change the world is to change yourself, because you are the world. You are the universe. You are God made manifest. And the universe is simply an expression of your energetic state. It is an expression of your inner world, right? And so people don't realize that they have the energy that creates worlds within them. And in every moment, they're creating a world for themselves, whether they like it or not, whether they realize they have choice or not. So make sure you get out your notes. Let me know in the comments below what was a key takeaway that you feel is helpful to you. And also make sure you like this video and subscribe and join the soul family. Now let's get right into it. All right, so in today's video, I wanted to talk to you about the importance of working with fear and how it pertains to this new earth frequency that we are in. If you do not know, there was a recent mass awakening. So many of you are starting to wake up to the nature of who you are as a spiritual being. You're starting to question everything, right? Which includes your beliefs. And upon walking your journey, you're going to realize that mostly everything that you have learned has been a lie. And so if everything that I have learned has been a lie, then who am I, right? You are God. You are the awareness behind your life experience, and you are an individualized expression of the all that is. And the all that is perceiving itself, getting to know itself, and experiencing life through your individualized perspective, which creates the ego. The ego is simply separation, but the ego is an illusion. Now, I want to talk about fear because there are a lot of things that you have been taught to fear, being that we have all been indoctrinated in a fear-based society. And so what is fear? Fear is an emotional and psychological response to a perceived threat or danger. And the reason why perceived is important here, because that would imply that fear is not real, but it's only our perception of what we think is a threat or danger to us. And most of the things that we fear is something that has been taught to us by society. And most of the things that we've been taught by society is a lie. So this is why this video is important, because you need to know what fear is in order to be able to work with it. Now, first, you need to also understand that everything is energy. We live in an energetic, vibrational universe. All the energy that could ever exist is already here right now, and it exists on a certain frequency. So there is a reality right now where there's a version of you that actually has everything that they want. But in order for you to get there, that is based off of a certain vibration, based off of energy. Now, fear is an energy, and the universe is a reflection of your energetic state. A lot of people think that they have to, if they want to change something in their life, that they have to change something in the physical in order for them to receive the benefits. But what you need to understand about reality is that it is simply a reflection of you. It is a mirror of your energy, of your energetic state. What creates your energy? Your thoughts and your emotions. So how do you change your world? By changing yourself, because that is what creates a better world for the collective. So again, the universe is simply a reflection of your energetic state. But because the universe is a reflection of your energetic state, what you fear, you actually draw to you. Okay, because you're focused on what you do not want. And so with law of attraction, when you focus on what you do not want, you attract that in your reality. All right, so now this is you, and these are all of your negative thoughts that you have. You feel like you have no money, you feel like you're not smart enough, you feel like you're not happy, and you feel like you're not lovable. And so because you perceive that in your outer reality, you try to change your outer reality, but then you continue to perpetuate everything that you see on this list. So then there is no change. And then you're wondering why your reality is not changing, and it's because you are not changing. Remember, your reality, physical reality, is simply just a reflection of your energetic state. So if you are not changing, this cannot change because it is a reflection of you. Now, what do I have to do? I have to start shining a light on all of these things so that I don't continue to draw them into my experience, right? And so I might ask myself questions like, why do I believe that I'm not capable of making money? Do other people make money? Well, if other people come from the same source that you come from, then why are you not capable and they are? It's because you perceive that you are not capable of making money. So that's not necessarily something that's true about you, but if you have that belief about yourself, because you are made in the image of God, because you actually are God and you are a creator, you are a microcosm of the macrocosm that is God, you're creating that for your life. And so you're attracting that into your physical experience. It's that simple. So now you have to do the shadow work to release all of these. Once you realize that these are simply beliefs that can be changed, because beliefs are not facts, okay? Beliefs are not facts. They are simply just thoughts that you kept thinking over and over again. But that means you can change those thoughts by changing the validity of the beliefs in the first place. And so once you start to do the shadow work to uncover why you believe what you believe, then realize that what you believe is actually illogical, because as God, you do deserve to make money. You are capable of making money. You are smart. You can be happy just by being yourself. You are worthy of love, right? You do deserve to be loved and respected and supported just as you are. Now you can start to do the work to release these negative thoughts.
Okay. So now you release the negative thoughts.
And you'll notice that as you release those negative thoughts, now your outer reality starts to change.
Okay.
Now, what will that look like? That means you start thinking thoughts of abundance. That means that you start believing that you are smart, right? That means you realize that, oh my God, because you know that you're God, you can be happy just as you are. Wow, I am lovable just as I am. So now you start to attract money into your experience. You start to realize that, wow, you are smart, right? You start to realize that you are actually happiness itself. You start to realize that you are also lovable just as you are, because you have changed your beliefs, okay? You started to do the work to let go of what does not serve you, and then replace those old thoughts with new thoughts, which then turn into beliefs. Because again, remember, beliefs are simply just thoughts that you keep thinking. They're not necessarily true or false. So if you're going to keep thinking a thought, why not think a thought that actually serves the life that you want to live? And so now you start to project this new energy. And as a result of you projecting a new vibration, a new energy, because now you have new energy, your aura is full of new energy, positive energy. Okay. So because you're projecting that out, now that is what you perceive and receive back to you. That is what you see reflected back to you. Because again, remember, the world, physical reality, is a mirror. It can only show you who you are, not what you want. So when you change who you are, when you change yourself, the world that you see changes. Now, I wanted to make this video because with Earth raising its vibration, knowing how to work with fear is very important, right? Oftentimes people fear things and they allow it to keep them stuck instead of using fear for what it was actually meant to be used for, which is to be your teacher, right? Fear is an opportunity. It's a gateway to growth. So when you know what fear is and you truly realize that it's here to serve you in some capacity, now you can use it as a teacher and help you to expand and become more, instead of it being this monster that makes you contract and makes you feel small. So I felt called to make this video because I know what it feels like to feel imprisoned by fear. And it's something that kept me stuck from walking in my purpose, walking in my path, expressing my truth for years. And I don't want that for you, right? I want you to be able to be the fullest expression of your soul. And part of doing that is being able to work with any fears that you have, right? And using them as the teachers that they are so that you can become more of yourself. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Also, click the like button, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and also leave a comment to help push this video out to other people who also need help with not only shadow work, but how to work with their fears. Now, if you are new to the tribe and you are feeling the vibes, do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button. I love y'all to life, and I am wishing you the absolute best on your healing journeys, okay? This is the Goddess signing the F out, and I will talk to you soon.